Thank you all for being here. The action is just heating up. We got Snake Eye, Fire King going second against this 60 card. Is this Kashtira? Okay. Well, I do see Kashtira. Is this tier limits?
Now's the time.
My ever faithful companion, Dark Magician!
Tier limits. We start with a unicorn. Now we Imseti. Imseti was gonna search, but it's getting ashed. Well, good. Everything's good. We'll do this. Now, Triple Tactics talent is activatable. Gonna draw 2 because that ash was activated during the main phase. The birth. Activate the birth. Does it get us to summon? No, just summon Mudora. Birth will bring back the unicorn. Infinite Impermanence. Negating the Little Knight. Now the bonfire. Adding the Poplar. Poplar will summon from the hand. Now unicorn. Banish the Zealantis. Do you banish this? I like the banish of the Zealantis, or do you possibly banish the Promethean Princess? The Zealantis is, however, what enables the OTK, I guess. So you get rid of that, and maybe you hold them off with your shufflers. That's what we're doing right now. We got 2 shufflers, 2 rounds of shufflers. So the original, sending the Link Karibo, summon the Ponix, add the Sanctuary, Sanctuary placing the Fire King Island, Island, pop Volcanics. Volcanics is going to summon the other Garunix from the deck. Now we got the Garunix in the hand, summoning, and on summon, activate to pop the Kieran in the deck. So we summon the Ponix and destroy the unicorn. So now the Sunlight Wolf, I should say the Diabell is summoned to the zone that the Sunlight Wolf points to. So they recycle the Kieran into battle with 11,500 damage on the field. That is enough to go over the Little Knight in battle and for lethal. So Imseti, discard. There's the Maxi. Nothing to stop it. We're adding the Sark. Just passing the turn. Hopefully, you know, our Maxi right here would have to carry if they didn't have an Ash Blossom, but they got the Ash Blossom to negate the Maxi. Heartbeat, returning the Sanctuary. That actually ends the turn. The Arvada's not a combo starter. Veiler, Cold by, they're not doing anything. So now, King Sark. All right, we're going into the Horror's Place. No mills or anything because the Zombie Vampire. Here's the Zombie Vampire. Let's see what we get. Mill in the top 4, both players' decks, but it gets Veiler negate. Cold by the Grave. Banish the Keldo. But it just forces it. We do it early. Returning Maxi, the Walls of the Tomb, and the King Sark. Now they got the Island. Island, pop Arvada, summon Garunix. Garunix, pop the Kieran from the deck. Kieran summons the Arvada on resolution. They get to do the pop. Get rid of that King Sark. Super Poly, fusion summon, using their monsters as material, but it's just barely not enough for lethal damage. The Fire King player on top, 1 game 1, and it looks like the tier elements were so close. That was it. We got Snake Eye versus Plants. These Plants have been crazy all day. They're doing so many things we can't even freaking keep up with them. So Snake Eye is gonna have to do a really good job here building a good board to stop these Plants from breaking through it. We got Cross Out Designator negating the Veiler. That's attempting to negate the Snake Eye Ash. Adding the Poplar. Poplar, we know it. Summon it. Link Karibo. Poplar placing itself into the back row. Ash standing itself with the Poplar. We summon an Oak. Oak, get the Poplar from the grave, summon it. Now we got the Flamberge. Make a Masquerena. Sometimes you summon the Masquerena to the zone that the Link Karibo points to. This is one of those occasions. Flamberge will place the Masquerena into the back row. We're going to downgrade into the Sunlight Wolf also, so that when we summon the Link Karibo to the zone that the Sunlight Wolf points to, we're going to recover the Oak. Heat Soul, draw a card? Is this the... This isn't Fire King. Is it? This is pure Snake Eye? This is what I always tell you. I say it all the time. You're going to tell me I'm broken record. You always wait until your opponent has committed a card to the field before you activate the Flamberge. Because now they imperm the Masquerena. If you waited until the 1-for-1 they summon this Loci, now you Flamberge, bring out the Masquerena, they can't imperm. If they tried to imperm beforehand, that's when you Flamberge. They're not paying attention to the stream. I'm telling you this stuff. They could have had, the game would have been over. But wait, there's already the Masquerena anyway. I mean, I should say there's already the Apollo. What are you going to summon? Let it go. But still. Negate. You want to keep that in mind. Wait for them to commit a card to the field before you summon the use the Flamberge to summon from the back row. Still won it though. They are. Duelos get negated by Ash, so we've got the plants going first. Plants doing a whole bunch of things. I don't understand. They're insects, plants. Is there a fairy? They look like them. Jasmine. We're probably gonna have to speed this up because I have no idea what the hell's going on. From the Loci, now we get a Dryas. And the Dryas, we're searching for the Sowing. Sowing. Get the Sunseed Twin. Thrasher's Pier. Now a Jasmine. Dryas again. Now the Healer. This is activating because our life points are higher. Oh no, once per turn, if you gain life points, add a plant monster. We're adding the Princess. Crazy. Rosemary. We get the blend. They're blending it up. Jasmine. Here's the blend. Now they're humid winds. Get Rosalina. Summon. This is crazy. I thought Dragon Link was a lot. And I play DDD. To me, DDD and Dragon Link make sense. This is just like so many different things that just somehow work together. We've got like the Sylvan, Aramage, Rikkas, Ragnaraikas. What? Plants, insects. I mean, dragons are dragons. And that's what I know. This? Crazy. So we're gonna imperm, negate the Rikka Queen. Fenrir into battle, take out that Hyperton to banish. But we get tributed and negated. Unicorn summon to an open field. Are you sure? Are we sure that was the play? They didn't have enough gas, even with the snake eye stuff. Fenrir, they take the Fenrir. It's theirs now. Unicorn banishing from the extra deck. We got Hita being returned from the field to the deck, the extra deck, and that is gonna be it. Looks like it's, yep. Snake Eye going first. Got the Wraith Soth start out with Kashtira, but where's our Snake Eye plays? We don't have Snake Eye. Get the Birth. Now they summon the Jet Synchron. There's no way. How are they gonna get through this with no freaking Snake Eye plays? Birth is gonna get ogred, but the Cold Buy negate the ogre, bring back the Fenrir from the grave, add the Unicorn, Borreload, Savage Dragon, equipping the Link Karibo. So there's Savage Dragon, Little Knight, Ash, and they draw Maxi for turn. So Dry Ass getting ashed. Cross out Designator will negate the Ash, but the Little Knight banishing itself, and the Dry Ass. Ragnarika, they're searching. Discard the Beetle. They're blooming. They got the one Savage Dragon negate left. Rosemary. There's it. There it is. Savage Dragon negate. Return to summon the soldier from the grave. Here's another Dry Ass. Now the Sowing. Summon the twin. The Dry Ass is doing what? We gain 1,000 life points and they cheat out the Thrasher? Tribute the Lone Fire Blossom? Summon the Petal? Searching for Mudan? Mudan. Tribute the Petal to summon Mudan. Get the Con. Do I actually know how to play plant now? Some of it. Maybe a little bit. Laboria. Banish? Oh no, we put it into the back row. That's what the Borea is like cheating. It's puts the Dry Ass from the grave into the back or equips it, then we send the Dry Ass to get the Coliseum. It's all for free. Plants defeating Snake Eye. Math Mech versus the Supreme King Zark. Pendulums, but the Zark over here looks like they lost the coin flip. Yeah, they lost the coin flip. This is game one. Math Mech choosing to go first. You're gonna want to ash the Signet Mining, because if you don't, they're gonna get circular, and you can't ash the circular, and then you're going for a ride. Then you're going for a ride that you don't even want to be on. We're gonna Allenbert. I think we imperm this Allenbert right here. There it is. Infinite Impermanence, negating the Allenbert, and that's the end of the turn. They don't even set the super factorial because they don't have 3 Math Mechs in the grave. Maxi drawing into Nibiru. Are they gonna take the Maxi challenge? Will this Nibiru stop him? 2 summons. 3rd summon. That's 5. That's 5 summons. The pendulum summons are, even though the pendulum, I've wanted to know this question for a long time. I think we just found out the answer. Even though the pendulums are considered one summon, yeah, all you do is read Nibiru. I guess I never really thought about it. Read the Nibiru. If your opponent normal or special summons 5 or more monsters, not the amount of times they summon. So they went from 3 to 5. Oh, more than 5 in one summon with the pendulum. The big token. Oh, something was distracting me. We need to Save some power somehow. Cut that, cut that. Cut it all. Odd Eyes, Revolution Dragon. We're getting the Lightworm, summon the Skullcrow Bat. Now, so we get the gate, scale the gate, popping itself, putting the 0 in its place, pendulum summoning. 1, 2, 3. Speed it up. No hand trap to stop him besides this Veiler. Where's this Veiler going to come into play? Probably... Oh, wait, we absolute 0 first. And now we exceed. We're exceeding. Veiler the exceed? I think so. There's no negate. They're not protected. But now they got the Vortex Dragon. And we make an Apollo. So this is not too bad here. 2 Apollo negates. Vortex. And then the field wipe with the Zark. We use the Apollo. Now the Vortex. And now the Small World. Getting a circular. We're gonna circular. Negate. So there's the one single interruption left, and that is the Zark field wipe in the trap. But the Linkuriboh is here, ready to negate the traps. No, there's nothing they can do. It's gonna negate it. Nothing they can do. As long as CJ on top, this Mathmech player, sits on the Linkuriboh, that's it. They should have done it 4. You see, the Pendulum player essentially revealed the trap. They said, here's my trap. And then they set it. Now they pop the trap, and they're free to link out of the Linkuriboh. It wouldn't have mattered if they activated because the Linkuriboh would have... Yeah. Imagine sitting on the trap. But wait, it's not over. There's a comeback. Synchro summon the Supreme King Kraken Clear Wing, but the Nibiru tributes it all away. Maxine negated by the called by. Sigma coming back from the grave, mining. Got the multiplication, subtraction, subtracting from that Nibiru token. Summon Laplation, ripping the Feather Duster out of the hand, sending the token and the 0. Did I say Supreme King token? Did I say? Oh my gosh. The Nibiru token and the Supreme King 0. It's gone. I was thinking about the scale again. The scale went to the extra deck, and the that's funny. See, the scale's gone, and so is the token. And so I mishmashed them all together. Mathmech going first, and Snake Eye has a max C, but there's Ash to negate. Imperm. They could imperm the circular and the Alenbert. They wanted to. So they summon the Sigma, and we do not negate the circular. So they search for the super factorial. They will, however, negate the Alenbert. And now, I guess if we save this other imperm for the transcode talker, should be in a pretty good spot. But they don't, I don't know, maybe the terahertz? Yeah, it was not the transcode because they had the extra bodies. And they're going to have enough bodies for the super factorial, right? The imperm negating the diabell. They have the super factorial with a diameter in the grave, and that would have a built-in negate with it. Snake Eyes, Snake Eye Fire King lost game 1. But they get the chance to go first here. Summon Arvada, send the Garunix, summon the Diabell. The Diabell got the original, sending the original to summon the Ponix. Now, Ponix, search for the Sanctuary. Sanctuary, getting the field spell. There's the island. Island, pop the Kurikara. Search Garunix. Garunix, when it saw that fire was destroyed, summon. Pop in the Kieran. Kieran, summon Garunix. Now, rank 8, Xyz, the zombie vampire, sending the top 4 cards of both players' decks to the grave, summoning one of the milled monsters. That's a Poplar. Poplar, I don't think there's anything for the Poplar to get, but now we got a Princess, Ambler Whale, with a Veiler, Whale, Arvada, Infinite Impermanence, negating the Arvada. And now they got a circular. Right. Princess, pop the Arvada. But the princess is going to get fingered by a cold buy. And then the princess, fingered by the cold buy. And then their Veiler gets crossed out. And now all they're left with is nothing. Wasn't there something else? No. There's nothing that's gonna pop the whale. The Arvada doesn't pop for cost. They probably just activated the Arvada because they got sick of looking at it. The window popping up. Transcode Talker, bring back the Splash Mage, and now their equation, doing the math, bringing back. Oh wow. Equation, bringing it back to multiplication, because the multiplication was sent to the graveyard. They're targeting the terahertz that was just summoned, but boosting up to 5,500, and then the oh no, we double. Well, it's doubled, and then the Gachiri boosts it. Yeah, so it's 3,000. The Gachiri, when it sends the Gachiri, it's raised by 2,500 to 5,500, and the multiplication will forever. It's gonna multiply its attack, double it, multiplying, and that's how you get 10,000 over 10,000 damage. So now Snake Eye is gonna get to start us off, sending the Imperm to summon the Diabell, Ash the original. Now the Wanted, returning the original. Drawing a card. Draw the Fualos. Unexpected die. We're gonna Fualos. They cross it out, and then we maxi. I should say they maxi. The Fire King player, the plant side, is gonna take the challenge. Plants take the maxi challenge. Go, go. Melius. How many summons is this? They had like 2 cards. Now they have 9, 7 draws, maybe more. They negated the Fualos, but then they had the maxi anyways. Drawn a billion cards. Veiler, negate the Jasmine. They set the sheet before battle. Maxi. So now the plants get to draw per special summon. We got the island. They're popping. Summon Garunix. Pop the Kieran. They're gonna use the sheet, because I guess they know that if they don't get sheeting, they're gonna get sheeted on, because the Kieran's gonna pop on resolution from the grave. When it, I mean, in the grave when it activates to summon a monster. So either way, they're getting sheeted on. 8,800 damage on the field, and that is going to be game 1. So they're blooming. Get the Ragnarika, discard the Regulus, and then the Ragnarika gets impermed. Now, Butterfly, summon Max C. Get the we link summon the Soldier, summon the Seed, Aroma Lilith. So many different things going on here. The Humid Winds. Now there's a Nibiru. Holy nib. The Nibiru stopped him. So if you're trying to stop plants, you're gonna need not just the Imperm, but the Nibiru as well. And a well-timed Nibiru. Into battle. Another quick one. That's 8,300 damage on the field, and they're boom. They're dead. They don't over summon because they nibbed before. They're like, I'm not gonna get nibbed. You're not nibbing me. Snake Eye, Fire King versus Math Mech in the finals. The world has finally healed from Tenpai. It's gone. I haven't seen it. None today. We are playing with the new ban list, so Max C to 2, which is going to be going into effect in a few days. So if you're trying to find out how to play with the new ban list, this is what you're going to want to be paying attention to. These results here. We got Snake Eye, Fire King winning the coin flip. They're gonna Ash the original. Wait, what was the hand? The original, that kind of sucks. You Kieran, you pop, summon, send them. No matter what, you ashed. I mean, no matter what they did, either way they got ashed, and it kind of sucked. So finally time to ban the circular, or at least limit it, maybe. Garunix summon from the grave, pops everything else. Sign up mining. You gotta ash this mining, or else they're gonna get a circular. But they have hand traps galore. They got Imperm, Ash, Veiler. Now original, Banish. They're gonna return the Oak, but the Ash stops them. There's nothing for the Poplar to search for. Kita wants to summon a fire from the opponent's graveyard, but they're gonna Imperm. And should they not have Veilered? I guess the Veiler's a monster in case they want a Typhon. Oh no, all Mirage. And that is game one. Giant Bellstar, get the original. But there's a Max C. When do we Max C? What are they waiting for? Here's the Max C. When the Garunix is gonna summon. So they got a Nib, and wait, they might be able to Kieran pop the Ash or any other fire, and then they'll be able to Xyz summon on the opponent's turn. So there it is. I'm thinking right now. The Fire King Sanctuary activating to Xyz summon on the opponent's turn. The Garunix Eternity, when Xyz summon, is going to destroy all other monsters on the field. Triple Tactics talent activating to send the Nibiru from the hand back to the deck. Nothing they could do.